Hi everybody, it's Jennifer with CreativeCricutDesigns.blogspot.com, and I have a card that I'm going to show you that I did a couple days ago. I was going to use it to I was going to use my Cricut Imagine to make this card using the Wild Card cartridge. And what I did is I cut out the card that is on page 41 of the Cricut cards, or the Cricut cartridge. And what I wanted to do, what my plan was to cut the inside and the outside using my Cricut Imagine, and I was going to cut out the pattern paper, but it didn't work. When you're using your Cricut Imagine, you have to do, if you're going to print like the pattern paper, you have to do it as a 12 by 12. You can't make little like layers for any of your cards. You would have to cut out a whole, or print out a whole piece of cardstock and then cut that up. So what I did instead is I used the pattern paper and I just cut it with the pattern paper, the whole card. I didn't do a 12 by 12 page. And I cut out my card layer this way, and then I flipped my image, and then I used a pink colored cardstock and I cut that out, and then I adhered them both together. So I had to do it on flip so that the image would be the same, so that I could put it together and it would look like this. And then I just cut out the joy in white, and I cut everything at 6 inches, including this little triangle, and then I used a green ribbon to tie off on the side. But I wanted to let you guys know that I wanted to use my Imagine on this and be able to maybe cut layers without using a whole lot of ink and a whole lot of paper to be able to decorate some cards with. But unfortunately, you would have to do a 12 by 12 piece of a 12 by 12, a full sheet, in order to be able to cut your image out. So what you could do if you wanted to use your Imagine is you could use the full sheet, print one side one color, like the pink, and then flip it over in your Imagine, and then choose your other pattern paper and print that out, and then you could cut it, your card, after you have your paper printed. And for this pattern paper, I used the Mr. Frosty Cricut Imagine colors and pattern cartridge, and I got it I think it was under $30 online. I believe I got it at overstock.com. So it does have some really cute papers in here, and I'll just show you a couple of them in case you haven't seen them. And this is the one that I used right here for my card, and then there's this one with like hanging lights, and then like mittens, and like a green floral type pattern. And then it has like little hearts, some snowflakes, some more snowflakes, and some holly berries. Here's like a striped pattern. Here's some green and more green, red, pink, floral type snowflakes. And some more on the bottom. And then here's the color palettes. So I was able to make my card, I just wasn't able to do it the way that I had planned. So again, if you're wanting to use your Cricut Imagine to use maybe just like a quarter of your 12 by 12 scrapbook page, you know, to do some layering on some cards, you would have to cut the whole entire, you would have to print the whole 12 by 12 piece of cardstock and then flip it over and repeat with a different color or pattern if you're doing an outside and inside type of card like this. But I wanted to show you the card that I made using the Wild Card cartridge. I didn't know if you guys knew that I think there's 2 Christmas ones on there. There's this Joy one, 74. Here's the one with the little Christmas bulb. And then there's the tree envelope that would go with that. When I cut out my my card at 6 inches, when I went to do a envelope for it, it wouldn't cut it out. It was too big for the 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock. And that's another thing with the Imagine is when you do like a fit to page on an image, unless I just don't understand, I didn't see anywhere where it was telling me what size it was cutting it at. You know, because for the Wildcard cartridge, if you're ever going to do an envelope and a card, you want to do your envelope first so you know what size to do your card at. So those are some tidbits and another Christmas card. So I thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day.